Ba 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 ba.
Yeah, we
should
love it
probably
when
turn that
things
off.
don't work.
Just so it doesn't fuck with our internet any bit. What? I was just saying, go to a different tab. Sure, let's go to Social Chief's thing to keep an eye on the fact that it's broken.
There we go. Whoa, the stream was very delayed for me.
That's probably just on your end. As normal.
Alright. Hello people, it's us Two Bros Game, and I'm your host, Younger Bro.
I'm your host, Older Bro.
And we're not streaming Jurassic World today, we're doing Pokemon. There's some weird Twitch bug on, I don't know if it's just my end, but it claims we are streaming Jurassic World in some form of way. I don't know if it's category or it's the title, a subtitle.
I've yet to figure out what Younger was talking about. It just, he's saying that it has a problem, but I can't. On my end, it's like, yep, it's fine. So, I don't know.
So if anybody else sees that,
I'll check on my phone.
Ignore it. And here's to another 3 hours with Snom.
Yeah, on my end, it says categories Pokemon Sword Shield. It says Pokemon Shield Shiny Hunting Strain for the title. So, I don't know what it's... I don't know what the issue is on your end.
Yeah, I don't know either.
By the way, for whatever reason, chat wasn't updating the other day in terms of, like, the activity. So it didn't show, like, it did not show Tryhard on up here subscribing.
Oh, weird.
So, like, I obviously saw it because I commented about it, but it for some
I
reason
saw
wasn't
it too.
updating daily. So, that was weird, too.
Okay, guys, so we're gonna just shiny hunt as normal.
Yep, that's the plan.
Now, if I get to 50 episodes on a stream series, I will, like, substitute the series in, well, sorry, let me rephrase that. At episode 40 is when I will substitute another game in on a shiny hunt day. And that's for streams only. And then when it hits episode 50 is when we'll do a season 2 at some point. Okay.
So I'm gonna need 4 T. 4.
Yeah, guys, this is definitely one of the worst hunts I've been on.
Oh, sorry.
And also, we got new desk all set up. Yay!
Yep. Well, to say we have it all set up is not quite accurate, but it's we have the new desk all assembled. Upon assembling it and setting everything up, I immediately noticed there's things that I'll probably change at a later point in time. But for the next quite a while, we have a new desk. And it's replaced 2 other desks that have gone out to be set on fire. So.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm thinking we need just a little bit of a longer desk, but...
Well, the thing is, this is already about the longest fucking desk you can actually order. As in, like, this is... You don't get desks that are really, really long like this. The normal thing people do is get more than one desk. But my policy was I wanted the ability to have enough leg space to be able to put 2 people under there comfortably without having to, like, do weird shit where we're, like... Hello, Anna!
Hey, Anna.
Where we have to, like, have one person out of the desk, one person in the desk. So now we can record anime at the desk. So what I'll probably have to do is, if we want this any longer, this is 6.5 feet, by the way. If I want it longer than that, I probably will have to buy, like, if I wanted to get an 8-foot desk, I'd probably have to actually just get a 2x8-foot slab of wood. Custom. Because I don't think you can just get this. The problem is getting wood pre-made is a pain in the ass, and getting it Not pre-made means I have to find somebody to to make it afterwards. Hello, Croc. I don't think Mr. B is here yet. You two are the first here.
Who knows? Maybe he's tired of us shiny hunting the Snom, even though this was his recommendation.
I'm trying to think of the shapes. This will be. And then I need to get 4 of those cross shapes.
But yeah, guys, I probably should have just swapped the score bunny, but I'm gonna wait till 10.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not what that is. Oh shoot! I'm gonna have to do that with those up there too, aren't I? Because those have to be Y crossed, and so that we need to get 6 more places.
Yeah, older bros planning ahead for a
1, 2,
possible
3, 4, 5,
like
6 times 2 is 12.
desk edits.
12. Short bars. That'd be stage 1, and then stage 2 would be. I already have all the replacement T's I need, so that means more T bars. The really. My day was okay, Croc. I mean, I assembled a desk today, and then threw out 2 shitty desks, so it was really fun. I say that, but it was actually a pain in the ass. Because it is near impossible to get these pipes to consistently attach to each other the same 4 different times. So what I actually had to do is I dry assembled them all. Well, okay, they're still dry assembled. I don't actually have them like lubricated or like I don't have the plumbing tape you'd put on to like for
yes.
pipes, whatever that shit's called. What do you mean, smart mumbling? But
They're saying they can hear you talking to yourself on the mic.
I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you.
When you were planning out whatever you're doing on
That's fine.
paper.
But anyways, so the
tape,
no, before that.
the legs.
Oh, yeah. So I dry fit them all together and assembled the whole assembled the whole desk. And I had to actually break out a measuring tape and measure the height of every leg to make sure they were all within. I had to get it down to half a centimeter. Because before it was like way off. So I had to like use other desk parts to tighten other desk parts to get it to the point where it was good enough that like this does not wobble.
Jeez.
Like that's the amount of movement there is, and that'd be the same as if it was perfectly flush. It is off by like half a centimeter. Half a millimeter. Beforehand, it was off by probably closer to 3 to 4 millimeters, so it was off by a lot. I'm sorry, guys. I know we're all Americans, and nobody knows what that means.
I mean, we're all American.
That's what I just said. I said we're all Americans, so none of us know what millimeters are. So I apologize that I'm saying distances that none of you know.
Well, I mean, I learned about millimeters and centimeters.
Yeah, but now tell me this: do you understand how much a millimeter is, just inherently?
I don't remember.
Like exactly.
Like I have a sheet.
You have to sit through. You have to go through your brain. Now, what the fuck is that in an inch?
I know it. Like a centimeter is .01, right?
No. Well, I think it's I don't remember the exact number conversion.
I know it's a decimal.
Yes, it's not. It's not 1-to-1. Oh, are you? Wait a minute. What are you .1ing off of? A centimeter is .1 what?
0.01.
Of what? You're just saying .01, but you're comparing it. You have to compare it to something else.
Of an inch?
No. A centimeter is. I can't remember. I just can't remember the conversion because I don't fucking care.
Inch to centimeter.
Yes, but inches. I think it's like 3 centimeters in an inch or something. Centimeters are smaller.
Yes.
There's. Yeah, I can't remember. That does not matter. So I had to dry fit them, and then I had to tighten them all down so that they were approximately level, and then assemble the desk. So.
Okay. Sorry, my sheet that I had everything on it. I don't even know if I still have it, because guys, I'm not gonna lie, I threw out a lot of shit I had from school.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of paper. Like, I still have some paper that, like, anything I deemed important, I kept. So I could actually have a centimeter sheet somewhere.
Yeah. And then I'd do 4.
But a lot of that is stored in my closet that is full. And guys, I don't have much more room left. Like, I might have to start putting consoles in older bro's room because I just can't have them in my room.
Yeah, I think you're just gonna have to deal until a move happens. And then, so that would be phase.
Yeah, and I didn't really want to plan for that until I got, you know, a better job than I have now.
That is, I was talking with her about that. I was talking with Mother about that, and she asked about it, and I was like, well, I don't want to plan for that until I know what job he has so that I know what to even look for. Because if you ask me, are you thinking about buying or renting a house, it's like, I don't know, because I don't know the money of half the person that's going to live there.
Like, if I get lucky, I start out with a $20 an hour job.
Yeah, so.
I don't know. That's the point, is I don't know where you're going to work. I don't know how much you're going to earn, because you don't know that. Exactly. So, how can I plan for it? I can't. So, I'm not planning for shit until you get a position that I can base monetary policies on.
And guys, I'm going to be looking for a better job when we get back from vacation. So, if some things change, it's because I got a job.
Yeah, and I would try to say that the changes would be minimal, but I don't know what the changes would be, so we can't know.
I am hopeful that I find a job within my current hours, like that range. Like,
yeah.
I find a 6-hour job with, you know, $20 an hour. And I think that will be sufficient.
Fitting.
Oh, by the way, I have discovered that there are actually conventions just dedicated to Pokemon cards.
Yeah, that's...
However, the only two that I know is held every year is one in North Carolina and one in Texas.
Yep, sounds about right. Honestly, I'm surprised at the North Carolina one. That sounds like... I get the Texas one. I would expect an LA one or a New York one. I wouldn't expect a North Carolina one.
I think the Texas one is happening next month.
Yeah.
And the Carolina one is happening the month after.
Yeah. Let's be honest. What most people are going to be asking us is, are you going to TwitchCon and are you going to Comic-Con or equivalents? Those are always the one everyone asks about. Well, unless you're an MLP fan, but most people aren't asking about those cons anymore. But yeah, big things are...
apparently a lot of our fans would like us to go there.
Yeah.
But
well, here's the problem. I don't know where most of our fans are most of the time. Or sorry, more than like 80% of our
fans
are fans of the US. But we keep having our the people that aren't from the US change out. Like, I think right now, some are in Germany, some are in Kuwait. It's like,
What's
what?
Kuwait?
A country near Saudi Arabia in the Middle East.
Interesting.
And it's like, what?
Okay.
It's like, fucking what?
Yeah, I had on my previous channel. I had some strange ones. Like I had one from Greenland. I had a few from Japan.
Yep.
I had a few from England. That was mostly Rushy, and I had a few from some little small island that I don't remember the name of because I can't pronounce it correctly. So, we get people from everywhere, man.
He's been everywhere, man.
That was the joke.
Good. Because I was assistant in it.
But yeah, I'm just... Guys, if we do move out together, our stream schedule will definitely change.
Yeah, but we don't know to what and to when.
Because the only reason we're doing it at night is because no one's going to bother us. Like, it's night, we don't have to get food for anybody, no one's going to come in here unless it's an emergency.
Yeah.
That is true.
That's why we stream so late. Excuse me.
Oh, by the way, they sent me way too many screws.
Yeah, a lot of screws off.
Well, here's the thing. I accidentally ordered double the screws I would need because I forgot that the bottom legs aren't being screwed to anything. Well, I think that I ordered so many that they just said, fuck it. And they just threw in as, like, a handful. Because I think... So, the way that it works is these plates that you can screw into. By the way, I could have gotten wheels for this desk. I purposely did not do that. But I could have. But the plates you can get have 4 holes in each for screws. They sell those screws in single amounts, but they package them in 4. Because they know if you're going to buy screws, you're going to buy the amount you need for a plate. So they come in a little baggie of 4 screws. So in theory, I should have gotten 8 baggies because I have 8 plates. They probably put in there over 20. I have a bag full of, like, tiny bags of screws. And I'm like, I will never need this many, no matter what I do with this desk.
Yeah, I got, like, a whole box of screws. And I had to have a lot because I didn't know the exact number I needed because it was when I was making my shelves for my walls. So I needed a bunch of screws for that. And yeah, I got like a whole box. I probably have over 50, 60 in that tiny box.
Yep. By the way, guys, younger bro for this desk has already said it's too not short enough or not long enough, and he'd like it longer.
Because the only reason, guys, I say that is because of how I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Because we haven't recorded Pokemon cards on it yet. We will next month. I'm guaranteeing it. I just don't think there's going to be enough room for a map.
Yep. I think we can make enough room. But
yeah, but that'd require us to move.
Yeah, it'll require us to shuffle things a little bit, but it's not much different than this table, which we have to clear off stuff every time we do it anyways. It also means that we'll have...
I know, it's just... I'd like a place where we don't have to clear anything off.
I don't think we're ever going to have a situation where we just have it permanently set up and we never only use it when we need it. But I think that at some point...
We'll probably just have a separate table.
I was going to say, at some point we will have, like, a separate table for... If we ever do, like, board game stuff, it'd be on that table. So it's like, we're going to at some point have a different table. Cards will not be here. Or at this table. It'll be somewhere else. Because this table will be only for... well, honestly, what this table will probably be used for. This desk will probably be used for editing.
Okay.
Or for, like, 2-player streams.
Also,
Actually, it might be used for that. This will probably be used for recording, like doing all of our streams. So we'll have 1, 2 player streams here.
Yeah.
And we'll have a separate editing disc. We'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun when we do board games.
Yeah. Don't plan for that for a while, guys.
I don't know, we could maybe do like games like Uno.
Well, yeah. That, if it's on Steam, I don't count it as a board game. And I know you do, there is a card game of Uno before anyone tries to tell me that.
Well, I was thinking we do actual Uno and in real life, and also do the game Uno with friends, but
yeah,
that's a different thing.
Yeah. I'm not committing to this idea, but we might not do physical board games until the anime is on a different channel. Depending on how often we did physical board games. If that became a regular thing, it would probably become in replacement.
Oh, speaking of
I
Ditto,
summon the power of Ditto.
speaking of Ditto, they're doing something really interesting for the real Pokemon Go trading card set.
Okay.
So here's an interesting thing about it. So, you know how in Pokemon Go you have a chance of getting a Ditto from catching a Pokemon.
Sure.
Like it transforms into Ditto.
Yep.
In the Pokemon Go set, there's literally cards of Ditto, but the only way to get it is if you find the card and it has a sticker on it. And you have to peel off the sticker to unveil the Ditto.
I don't like... Okay, here's the thing. I don't like that for a couple reasons. That's a cool concept.
I worry it will hurt the card.
Exactly. Well, it's 2 problems. 1, I don't like that because it could damage the card removing the sticker. And 2, it probably completely removes the sell value if you remove the sticker at all. Which means that...
Yes, it would.
Yeah, so it basically means that if you have a sticker that shows the Ditto at all, it has no value anymore.
Yeah, I don't know how you can tell that it is, but
So like from a non-collector standpoint, that's very cool. From a collector standpoint, that sucks.
I mean, I think it's an interesting concept. It's definitely something unique for the set, and that's why
Yeah, but-
I think it's a good idea. But
But remember back in the
There's
old cards
more-
when they had the Ditto cards that just had the Pokemon with the blank small eyes? Why can't we do that again? Why can't we just have random
I
cards?
loved that.
Like, why can't we just have a random card where it's the exact same card asset? Like, the image looks
Yeah.
exactly the same, but
I
they
think
just have the black eyes again.
I think they stopped doing that because it was that face is only tied to that Ditto from that.
It is,
episode.
but
at the same
that's
time,
the most
I did
iconic
like it.
Ditto.
It is. Like again, people remember it so much because it was in the train card set.
Yes, because it was in the anime.
Like I only know that episode because I finally watched it. I never saw it
Yep.
for like a long time. Like.
Yep.
Oh no, Sneasel.
I never did get around to
Watching the episodes of the show I said I was gonna watch off camera.
Which episodes?
The ones that Zero was talking about, and that you
Oh.
were talking about. You might be getting a car this summer. Well, good for you, Croc. Did you finally... I don't think you ever talked about it. Did you actually pass your training test?
Maybe.
Not yet. Okay. I
Working on
believe
it.
in you. You will get it eventually.
Send Croc your energy.
Send Croc your energy.
But yeah, guys, we probably won't open the Pokemon Go set for a while because we have one backlog video that I have to finally get done with.
yeah.
That's the thing we're immediately doing after the Marnie search. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna finally get that video done that we've had on there for about 2 years.
Yep. By the way,
The final thing I'll talk about with this desk,
the one thing that really sucks about these discs, how I've done it, because as I've talked about, guys, I made these discs out of, like, I literally went and bought an IKEA desktop, like the actual top of the desk, and the bottom I replaced with plumbing pipes.
Okay.
Because I wanted something that was very, like actual, to be clear, I'm saying, these are like cast iron plumbing pipes. So I wanted something that would hold up and be very,
Sturdy.
well, something that's very sturdy, but something that would be very, take up no space. Because I hate the wood that just goes straight to the ground. It takes up all that fucking space. And you can't clean under it well. So, this is very minimalistic, but very sturdy. You're probably not going to get a much sturdier desk than this shit.
Yeah. Speaking of Dragon Ball, guys, yes, I still plan to do Dragon Ball cards. Still won't be for a while.
Yeah, it could be. It could be on, but I'm just saying that, like, that's the thing that sucks about the collectability of those cards. If you're trying to market those cards, you have to say, if you're selling the card with the sticker not on it, it has inherently little to no value.
Plus,
and if you try to sell it with the sticker on it, everyone can fake that card by just selling the card that's the one that doesn't have a sticker.
what I'm worried about is it going to be more than just the common cards? Because I know the common cards have that. But
Probably.
will EXs also have
Probably.
that? Like, what if you pull, like, the full art and it turns out Ditto? That would fucking suck.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I'm guessing as long as you don't peel it off, it's still valid as the EX card. I don't know how that'd work in tournament play. If it's, because as long as it is an official card and that's how it's printed, it's like, yeah, it's the Ditto underneath, but
I don't think you could play that in tournament play if it has the Ditto under.
I don't know.
card.
That's the problem. Is we've never done this before.
But
This has
I
never
don't
been a thing.
know.
Before, since I don't know how that tournament play would work. Because it's like, as long as you don't use it as a Ditto, I don't know.
Then you would just have to know the card offhand.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, if you never peel the sticker off, if you know it's a Ditto underneath, but you never peel the sticker off, and you use it in tournament play as the official card, like the EX card that's not a Ditto. I mean, it's like, as that information's still on the card. The only thing that you have to peel off the whole face of the card, right? It's not just the artwork.
I think it's just face.
But that's what I'm saying. All the attacks and stuff are on the card, too. So it's like, it's literally just the whole face of the card.
It's the whole front of the card. The whole...
Yeah, exactly. So you peel off the art and all the health information and all the attacks, and it would just reveal a Ditto.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. So as long as you never peel off the whole faceplate, it's still the EX card. I don't know how that'd work. Because if that is how that works, if the tournament requires you to peel that sticker off to play it, it has to be the Ditto, that card will never be used in tournament play, because that would destroy any collector value. So that would piss everyone off. So it's like, I don't know.
Oh, there's something interesting.
Anna is avoiding the question.
So, still speaking of Pokemon cards, there's something else that's interesting that I found out today.
Yeah.
Apparently, Evolution was like a rush job.
Yeah.
Like, the Pokemon card Evolutions.
This was the reprint set?
This was the reprint set of X and Y, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so when Evolutions came out, it was a rush job.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can find error
Well,
cards.
yeah, if it's a rush job, they're going to have more errors than normal.
But it's kind of hard to pin down. The error booster packs, in order to tell if it's an error or not, they have different coloration. Like, the ink didn't print the card right.
Oh, okay, you're not talking, like, text, like, based.
No,
You're just saying the coloration of the card itself is
coloration
bad.
of the card. And, like, these error cards, they're so fucking dark. Like, really dark. And I think I saw a Ghastly
Yeah.
that went for so much fucking money. Like, they got a Ghastly from it. Apparently, this Ghastly was so bad that you could see the back of the card through the front.
Because that's what I was gonna say. Because like, that's one of the interesting things with like reprint card or like badly printed cards. Because like with most cards, errors are very easy to tell the difference between a fake. But if they're that badly printed, at that point it's gonna be a struggle to tell the fakes from the misprints.
Oh, and get this. That card was graded and got a 10.
Yeah.
It sold for so much fucking money.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah, grade 10 cards will sell for a lot if they're of
especially an error card.
Yes.
Like,
well, fuck me.
But still, it was a really nice card. Like, it was one of the cleanest error cards involving like printing errors, like the ink specifically. It was one of the cleanest I've seen. So I'm watching Enlisted Leaf. Apparently, what everybody is going for is the error Pikachu card.
Yeah.
He only had about 15 boosters. He gets it.
Yeah.
But not only that, not only does he get the Pikachu, he pulls a Holo Charizard. And you wouldn't think that's a big deal, but for some reason, even in base set 1, all the way up to evolution, it is a really fucking hard holo card to pull.
Yeah.
Well, any variant of it, really, even the reverse.
Yeah.
Like, it is so fucking rare, and he finds it, not even trying to look for it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you always find what you're not trying to look for. That's how collectible card games work.
But
the thing you want, you don't find, and the things you don't want, you constantly find.
What I didn't know is, but out of those 15 booster packs, they're random.
Yeah.
He got like 6 errors.
Yeah.
And what I was wondering is, could you get an error EX card?
I mean, probably all the cards have errors if it's that rushed.
But I'm not sure because, like a couple of those packs that he claimed were error packs, he got good pulls out of them. He got an EX card out of them, but he didn't say those are error. It looks like it's just the uncommon.
Well, I was gonna
Sorry,
say,
it's just the common cards.
I was gonna say,
but I'm not
that's the
100%.
I don't know.
I'd have to. I have a couple good pulls from evolutions. Like I have Mega
because
Pidgeot.
because the Pokemon Company tends to spend a lot of time on the rarer cards, so it's like I could see them rush jobbing only the commons, but having very good EXs.
I don't know. They
I
kind of, the way they print them off is like dollar bills.
No, I get that, but I'm saying that I can imagine the EXs being printed separately from the commons.
But
not. I don't know.
They're not. I only know they're not because I watch Enlisted Leaf, and he actually has cutouts.
Yeah, the printed sheet, the full sheet
yeah,
itself.
No one can get that.
Yeah.
Like someone, I believe, from A Factory sent that to me.
Yeah. So, somebody literally broke their fucked over their job, probably got fired, but got one.
Yeah, so, the one I know he has the Radiant Collection, which was from, the 25th anniversary.
Yes, Croc, what is your question?
Anyway, they're all commons and also, the good cards.
Yeah. It's literally a full set.
Like, he had the whole set print. Yeah, the print of the whole set, which is...
They do make those, they print the whole set, but usually those are not custom, but like, how they usually do it from my understanding is that they do those, yeah, it's going a little bit out, but usually not much. But yeah, from my understanding, yeah, the way they print it is they don't, because they can't, since the packs are random, they can't just print the same sheets over and over and over again. They have to do...
They do have it I don't know actually. I think they might have it randomized, but from my understanding, it's like looking at money. They have the whole set on like one.
Yeah, that's what I'm
sheet,
saying. But
and they cut at like various places.
Yeah,
just to make it random.
Yeah, my understanding was more that they, that was how they would do it. Is that they'd have like they do a few prints of the full set, so one of every single card in every in holo and not holo, as like test runs. But then they would random print from there. But I don't know, because I know that that happens with every card game. Is Magic the Gathering does that too. Where and Magic sells those sometimes, because the Canadian comedy troupe that does Desert Bus, the charity live stream, has on multiple occasions gotten those from Wizards of the Coast. They will give them out as a because they are directly partnered with Wizards of the Coast because they do all their pre-releases.
Oh,
so they've been given those full sheets as prizes for the charity. So people have been will bid on those full card sheets.
Well, here's the thing: people will go for them because no one sells them.
No, yeah, they don't. You cannot buy those. The
I don't
companies
even think
have
it's
to
on
give
eBay.
No, yeah. Well, it could be on eBay if somebody was selling it, but who the hell would sell that?
All I know is the ones that Unlisted Leaf has was given to him, sent to him.
Croc, why do you want to be wanted by the FBI in the lore?
So, yeah, guys, if someone is offering you a printout of any set from a factory of Pokemon cards, you better fucking take it.
Yeah, if
no one
assuming
has
that you have reason to believe it's actually legit and not just a fake bullshit.
Yes.
But he's wanted, dead or alive. Preferably alive, though, Croc. Look, Croc, as we've said many times, we greatly appreciate you being here, and you are very loved and cared for here. Or cared about, I guess. We don't care for you. We don't provide you food.
You're making it worse.
Look, I'm just saying we don't physically provide him food, but we greatly appreciate his presence here.
I hate this fucking counter.
I don't know what the correct pronoun for this is, but he is wanted and loved here.
It won't fucking back up.
I mean, you don't have to back up, right? You can just delay it one. If you do an extra push, you can just... If you do an extra push, you can just wait an extra push. What am I faulting for? I'm giving a heartfelt message where I am saying that Croc is loved here by us. We greatly care for him. I don't see how I'm causing a problem here.
Yeah, guys, you don't know how bad I've been wanting to open Pokemon cards. I've been waiting patiently for so long.
We are coming to your graduation.
Yeah, what was the last...
And then preface that preferably dead.
What was the
or alive, damn it.
What was the last Pokemon card video we did? Wasn't it the Champions? No, it was the Shining Fates ETB.
Let me check. Yeah, younger bro making me go to the computer and check. Oh yeah, you turned off the internet, so I can't check. Sorry.
Okay, I'll check.
Just type in PCG, it'll answer the question.
I'm pretty sure...
Croc, I am coming to your graduation with a wrapped package.
Yeah, the last one was...
You guys are making it worse. You know what I mean.
The last one was the Shining Fates ETB, and that was eight
No. Yeah, go ahead.
months ago.
Yeah. No, don't shut up, Croc. You're very cared about. I'm just joking.
So, almost a year.
I don't actually mind when people tease me for my screw-ups. It's fine. As long as you are aware that it is not intentional.
Even Anna agrees you're making it worse.
Anna defends Croc. I could be wrong and she'd probably defend Croc. You're right and she would defend Croc.
This is a rite of passage.
Croc, why would your brother steal the cord? Yeah, see, I just fucked up there. Well, previously to that, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
Bub.
Like, why would he want just the cord? Like, there's nothing special. What?
Just cord.
Oh, the HDMI cord. I thought you were. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the power cord. And I was like, what? But okay, if he's stealing the HDMI cord, that makes sense.
Probably for his PS4 that he must have broke his HDMI cord on his PS4 or something.
You know, you can use HDMI cords for like almost everything. You can use HDMI cords for computers.
Yeah, we always use an HDMI cord for
Yes.
nearly everything.
I know. Our main computer now uses DisplayPort. And then uses an HDMI cord after that. No, actually it is a full DisplayPort now. I fixed that.
Okay.
Yeah, it used to be, the way this used to work is I used to have an HDMI cord in one and a DisplayPort in the other, so I had to take up 2 slots. But I finally got it to correctly daisy chain, so now it's a DisplayPort, DisplayPort, DisplayPort.
Yeah, guys, we just hit 1,800 encounters.
Yep, and we found nothing!
Nothing. Guys, this is still the first one.
Yeah, we still need another one after this!
Like, again, this is the longest hunt I have seen for a Snom.
I mean, I understand why it's important to you, Croc, but I don't quite understand the cord being special to you. I mean, it is just a standard HDMI cord. There's like millions of them. Okay, that's fair. If it is your beloved, treasured only HDMI cord, then I can understand that.
You know, one thing I'd like to do is, at some point, I know it's getting around that time, maybe go around and check out some rummages. Maybe find some Pokemon cards.
See, I don't know about finding Pokemon cards at rummage sales, but yeah, we could do that at some point.
I find Pokemon cards at rummages almost all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just people selling all theirs because they have, like, they are getting
selling
rid of them.
extra, or
Yep.
like I considered selling my extra because that's how much I have.
Yep.
Well, I don't anymore. I gave most of it away. I now only have 110.
Yep. It's like with these Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I'm gonna give away to Croc.
Yeah, what?
I'll have one binder that has some nice cards that I like, but the rest are going to Croc.
What Unlisted Leaf does with all of his extra stuff, he gives it to children at the hospital.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely awesome way to both get rid of shit you don't want and have kids at hospitals like get to have some, you know, cool artwork. I know there's some places that don't like kids getting those because it's like it's a collectible card game. But
Oh?
yeah, well, it's the thing of like how schools do it, where like schools don't like having Pokemon cards anymore because people are likely to steal them because they're collectible, and it's like, but like for kids that are like in the hospital, it's like yeah, it's super cool. Let them be able to like enjoy the cool art or play a game that they don't have enough pieces for.
I think Unlisted Leaf also occasionally custom makes some of his booster packs, like he makes his own. and he gives it to them. It's like, that is so cool.
Yeah. Well, especially if you get to the point where you have so many extra even EX cards. At that point, you just can make your own boosters.
Here's the interesting thing about Unlisted Leaf. I don't know how much true it is. He never saw the like sell value in these cards. I'm like, how are you making money besides Patreon?
Probably Patreon.
But yeah,
It's also possible he's just rich and is just like, fuck it.
well, he's rich enough that he bought his dream car with Pokemon cards.
Yep. Sounds about fucking right. So, yeah, he might just literally be wealthy enough that he's like, fuck it, it doesn't matter.
I don't know.
I can spend $20,000 on cards on it. That doesn't financially dent me at all.
Yeah, I watch Enlisted Leaf enough to know that he doesn't have all the money in the world, but he has enough to where he can just get a lot of Pokemon cards. Like, he could make a house out of Pokemon cards if he wanted to. And, but yeah,
God damn it. My friends are like are posting things on the document. Like I asked them, I posted a question. I was like, "Hey, let's think about this for next week." So somebody answered that question. I'm like, "I was meaning that to be next week, but I don't care." And now somebody else is updating one of the documents while I'm here, and I'm like, "God damn it! Now I have to check what it is." Damn it, guys! Stop updating things until I can check it.
Oh, by the way, you know what really sucks?
what was that?
So I might have talked about this a little bit, but
So at work, my company just got a new like main manager,
and then I became the like manager of
my department.
so
We recently decided to start. We're dealing with like a lot of documents that the previous manager slash like floor manager had. Because for some context, guys,
for quite a long time at my work, we have had one guy who was the floor manager, the assistant floor manager, and my department's manager.
all of those tasks were done by one person.
So now we have two of those slots. Well, okay, we sort of have all three filled, but we have two of them filled. The floor manager is now a person. My department's manager is now me. So when this guy left,
Which, by the way, I found out he apparently went to go do like the stuff that you'd be doing. He works at Summers. Yeah, because somebody saw him. I was like, well, fuck. So I might see him at my house dealing with my plumbing. That's gonna be uncomfortable.
I can't believe he got in and we didn't. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, to
Fucking
be
hell.
fair, father did kind of force us to
Yep.
go do it.
Yeah. I still love every single time that he sent us to go somewhere, and then they didn't call us back, because it just was like, no, you're fucking wrong.
Yeah, the only place I have heard back from and actually went and interviewed was from Cracker Barrel, and I applied there.
Yeah.
It wasn't Father.
Yep.
And then Father got me into the place I work now, only because he knew the meat department manager.
Exactly. Because he after like 18 different attempts, he finally realized, wait, it actually might not be their fault. And like,
so yeah.
Like, I hated it. Because I really didn't want to look for a job until I was done with college.
Yeah.
But
and I think that's fine. But at the same time, it's like, it's worked out.
yeah,
You have the experience and you're out of college, so it's like now you have both.
it's just
which is
I
good.
knew it was going to be stressful on me,
Yeah.
and it was. It
Yep.
showed, because I got sleep anxiety because of it. I still do.
But you got through it. Like, you're...
But now I have one less thing in my life, which is school.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck school. Fuck it.
Yep. So, it's an improvement.
But anyway, so getting back to the thing. So, he left. The new floor manager's there. I moved up to
Being departmental manager. So, we were dealing with the fact that we had all his documents in like 4 different places. And so, we found out
Google Drive offers this convenient feature where you can have a
company-owned drive.
rather than a drive that's owned by a person.
The company can own the drive, and everyone can have, like, effectively ownership access of all the documents at once. But if you personally leave, then the drive is owned by the company, so it doesn't actually, you don't have to worry about transferring the file to a new person.
Yeah.
Which has been really convenient.
Before we got up in there, said
I tried to do that with the game I'm developing, but it turns out you have to pay like $8 a month. You have to pay like $8 a month for the like premium Google Drive to get that. And I'm like, no, it's not fucking worth that.
Oh, still Pokemon card news. Pokemon Home is now finally available to Arceus and Brilliant Diamond Shining
Okay.
Pearl.
And I once again asked my question, but what does that mean in practice?
I haven't looked up the specifics yet.
Because that's the...
Because I kind of want to find out for myself.
Yeah, because that's the... Well, I think you shouldn't want to find out yourself, because here's what my worry is. If it's not completely back and forthable, like, for example, if we know Pokemon Diamond and Pearl is compatible with Home, and we know Arceus is compatible with Home, what we don't know is if you can take a Pokemon from Diamond and Pearl and put it in Arceus. And what we don't know is if you can take a Pokemon from Arceus and put it in Diamond and Pearl. And we don't know if you can take a Pokemon from one, put it in the other, and then move it back. Like, if that all makes sense.
Yeah,
I don't know how the code works on that. So that sounds like something you should actually try to find out beforehand.
But
just to make sure that, yes, however the code stuff works, you can take a Pokemon from one to the other and back, and it's fine.
But I want everyone to know that my mic. I am not moving my shinies up until we're done with this game.
Yep.
However, I will complete the dex with all the normal Pokemon. I'm literally going to move in all the normal Pokemon into Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and complete the dex.
Yep.
So I will transfer up all my normal Pokemon, not all my shiny ones.
Yeah.
Oh, and any extra normal Pokemon, guys, I might just keep in Shield until we're done shiny hunting in these games. That way you can trade me normal Pokemon. Maybe.
Yep. I do love the...
I didn't think I would actually like how Google Sheets works on phone. But the way they do it is they basically... You know how... Okay, you know how...
It's all Snorunt!
Yes. That's... fucking hell. Might as well be shiny honey and Snorunt right now.
But...
So you know how computers can have like a color invert mode where it can invert every color?
Yes.
Well, Google Drive does that on mobile by default. It puts it into dark mode, which basically inverts all the colors. And somehow it keeps working. Like, I look at this is the color layout for this. So, like, all the white is supposed to be black. All the dark green is supposed to be light green. All the dark red is supposed to be light red. So basically, it flips all the shades of the colors.
Yeah.
So, like, any of the dark colors are supposed to be light. Any of the light colors are supposed to be dark. The white text is supposed to be black. And it's like, but it looks good. And I'm like, but it shouldn't. This should look bad. Why does this keep working?
I don't like Google Sheets on phone. I can't really edit too well on it.
Yeah, I don't use it a lot. I mostly just use it to see what people have updated while I'm not at my computer.
I use it to look up our games list, and I use it to
anything that you
view
don't
the games.
Yeah, anything that you don't need to edit a cell for is fine.
Yeah, I
But if you have to start editing cells, it's like, ugh.
I also use it for editing emergencies if need be, which we've had a couple times. Sorry I bumped the mic, guys.
Oh, by the way, give me a second, not getting the other thing. So, apparently, I would, if any of you guys have this is actually Pokemon related. If any of you guys have played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, specifically the Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky, there is currently a mod that has been,
Developed.
yes, and it's not just like a, it's not a standard mod, it's like an actual full story mod. So it is,
Does it just include everything in Time, Darkness, and Sky?
no, it's an actual new story. Completely different, like, plot.
Fuck, what?
Yeah. So, I have already downloaded it because I am betting you money it's going to get taken down. So, if you guys are interested in Explorers of the Spirit, which is not a very good name for, like, because it's Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky, so it should just be Explorers of the Spirit, but the is in there for no reason. Whatever. If you guys are interested in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of the Spirit, I would recommend you get it now, before it gets taken down. It looks very interesting. We will not be playing it until well after we've played the actual Sky game.
Time, Darkness, and Sky.
Yeah. Well, we're not... again, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, because of how Sky works, I don't... It's one of those games where it's like, we're only playing Sky for the channel, guaranteed. The rest we can just play at our discretion. But, like, those are not mandatory. Because Sky completely 100% replaces the entire plot of Time and Darkness.
Yeah, so I still might play the other ones just so I can play it. Because, guys, I don't have a lot of time to play a lot of games. And do not worry, guys. We have side Pokemon games planned. We just don't have them playing soon. Like, guys, I've been wanting to move up Poke Park, but it's on my stream schedule, so I can't. And also because of my import schedule, a lot of the imports are Pokemon games, which is another reason I can't move it up.
Welcome back, Croc.
So a lot of the reasons we haven't played other Pokemon games is because of my import list. So it's gonna be main series games probably for the next 2 or 3 years. Unless a new Mystery Dungeon game comes out and Older Bro wants to stream it day one. Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm busy looking at this. Okay, stream what day one?
Unless there's a unless there's a Pokemon side series games that you want to stream day one.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
not going to do a lot of them.
No. Yeah. Well, it's not that we're not doing them at all, but it's
taking a while.
Yeah. It's just going to take a while because we're trying to do a lot of the main series ones first.
Yeah,
So
because
they'll
of my
fit
move
in.
from my
Yeah.
old channel.
So they'll fit in whenever the hell we can. I think that we're going to have to, like I said, the Pokemon series games are some that I think that no matter, we are just going to have to say, fuck it. We can't import those at the same time as everything else. They just have to be spaced out differently.
I also
there
was
just
thinking because of Pokemon is so big and there's so many games we have to get to.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to make an exception with Pokemon this way. We can just stream any number of them. We don't have to do them back to back. We can just stream them whenever we want. And we can also stream games at the same time. Like, say...
We'll see on that.
But
one.
what I'm meaning by that is we'll play a main series game, and then if you wanted to play a side series game, we could play Mystery Dungeon and a main game at the same time.
The main reason I don't like doing that is not because that's a good idea. It's the problem is almost every Pokemon game is going to be a stream. For even the side games are streams. And that's the problem. If they were...
Poke Park is one of the only ones short enough that where it could be a recording.
I think it'd be fine to do that if we were doing a Let's Play at the same time as a stream. But it's the fact that if we're doing both of us streaming a Pokemon game at the same time, then it becomes, for that length of time, we are only doing Pokemon as streams. Because this is Pokemon, your series would be Pokemon, and my series would be Pokemon. So it's like...
I know, but...
I think we can limit I think it'd be easier to limit the number of things that have to go between a Pokemon game. So we can do them, like, not quite back-to-back, but maybe 1 or 2 games instead of having, like, 3 games in between them. But, yeah, there's...
But yeah, I was just saying that because of Pokemon being so big.
I know.
It's just...
It's, by the way, we didn't turn the heater on. Or the air on.
I mean, I haven't been bothered.
I'm being slightly bothered. That's because I'm wearing a sweater.
Yeah, and I got shorts and a shirt on.
Yeah. I need to update my summer lays around clothes. These are my, like,
Winter.
literally what I do is I just wear these, and for, like, I wear them on Saturdays and Sundays and don't change them, and then after, like, a couple weeks because I only wear them, like, 4 months. So, I need to get my,
Your winter clothes out of here.
well, I need to get my summer lace clothes. So I need to get, short sleeves. And shorts. But, I need to get all my summer clothes out of the closet.
Summer plumbing, heating, and cooling. We are not sponsored.
They're also shit.
Fuck you for not calling us back.
No, it's the opposite. Croc, how did you lose your wallet? Sorry, not how did you lose it. Like, where's the last place you had it?
Lost your wallet, lost your keys, try
But no, the thing with Summers is we called the man, and they worked on our furnace for, like, they came a couple times to work on our furnace, and they said, oh yeah, for repairs, we don't actually repair this brand. You should go with whoever you bought it from. It's like, then why the fuck didn't you tell us that before you started maintaining it? Why wouldn't you tell us when you first showed up? This is a model we don't service. We can do general maintenance on it, but we can't do any parts. Because then we might have said, no, we don't want to use you as a company, given that you can't repair the fucking device. Like, so, no, they're shit because they didn't inform us until that we'd already used them several times, that they couldn't actually get repair parts for it because it wasn't in their model catalog or whatever. Assholes.
That's stupid. But yeah, guys, we are sorry that it's taking us a while to get to other Pokemon games besides the main series. Like, probably the games I want to play the most right now for the channel is Park and actually Ranger.
Yeah. And again, Park is definitely a series that, because
Those games are relatively short. Those we could just make Let's Plays, I think.
or they're
Park 1, I'm 100% in.
Yeah.
That's why it's a stream.
gotcha.
It's barely above 15 hours.
Yeah.
But barely.
Let me pull up how long to beat.
It was either at or above 15 hours.
How long to beat? The one-stop shop for knowing how long a game is.
I would like to be sponsored by them because
I don't know if they sponsor people.
I mean, we do talk them up a lot, and I actually used their link as a tweet.
The first game
post.
is 16 hours completionist, and the second
Yep.
game is 24 hours completionist.
Yeah, Park
So-
2 was streamed.
Yeah, we could probably Let's Play Park 1 and 100% it and be fine. 'Cause that would only put us at around 35 episodes.
For
It's
Park
fine.
1, I
But-
know everything, and I
Yeah.
know everywhere to go, so it'd be pretty quick.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's whatever.
And I think I 100%ed Park in like 2-3 days.
Well, and for Mystery Dungeon,
Mystery Dungeon, no.
well, I was gonna say, we're definitely not 100%ing those.
Mystery Dungeon, like, I would like to get all of the, like, legendary and mythical Pokemon partners, but some of those are so fucking difficult. Like, girl I like wanted me to get Mew for her, and I took,
No.
like, I want to say a week into trying to get Mew.
Mhm.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah. So-
She eventually asked for it back. I'm like, I tried. I found Mew so many times. Like, I actually found it more than her, apparently.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. So here's a question: what do you think the shortest Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game is?
shortest?
Yeah.
30 hours.
Okay. Just and to be clear, are you answering for?
Completionist time or not, like just beating the story mode?
Story mode.
Okay. Story mode. The shortest game is 17 hours,
Wow.
and that is That's Rescue Team DX.
Okay.
So first game you can get through in 17 hours. It's actually shorter than Red Blue Rescue Team, the
Original.
non-remix, the originals. Yeah, it is actually 2.5 hours shorter.
Okay.
It's also much faster to 100%.
Yeah, I was basing my times off of Gates.
Yeah,
So how long is Gates
22.5 hours.
for main story?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the same as Time and Darkness.
Alright. What about for completionists for Gates?
Gates completionist time is the shortest of any game. It is only 57.5 hours to complete.
Okay, that's not
The rest of them
entirely terrible.
are the rest of them are either 77 hours and 92.5 hours, or way over 100 hours. For example, Explorers of Sky to complete it is 170 hours.
And that's because of all the mythical and
Red and Blue
legendary.
Rescue Team, 175 hours.
Yeah, Blue Rescue Team was the one with
Yeah.
Mew.
But not Rescue Team DX. Rescue Team DX is only 126 hours. So they cut out 50 hours in completionist time for Rescue Team DX.
I think DX, maybe we should attempt.
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing with Red and Blue Rescue Team. This is... I don't know if they're going to do this. I'm hoping. I really hope that the Pokemon Company releases Explorers DX. Because if they release Explorers DX, we are not playing Time, Darkness, and Sky at all. We are just going to play Explorers DX. because every other game in the franchise had one game. But, like, those first two are the only ones that have had other versions. So, which, thank you, Pokemon Company, for figuring out people did not want multiple versions of the side games. Like, thank you that you made Rescue Team DX. And just got rid of the first two.
Yeah.
Pain in the fucking ass.
Probably the games I want the most. This is not Pokemon. The game I want the most is probably a remake of Fossil Fighters. 1.
Yeah. Yep.
And 2. Well, if not a remake, then I want like an up-resed version.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they did not need to change anything for the third game, and they did. Like, it's so hard for me to understand what the problem was with the first two games.
Yep.
Like, for them to remake it that much in the third game.
To be fair on it, it is Friday. Well, Saturday. Like, it's
Saturday.
You know what I mean. It's not a school night. Yeah, that's where I was going with that. And then my brain went, oh, not a school night. Friday.
I believe younger sis is done with school in quotes. I don't think she has any more tests or anything like that.
Yep. So somebody posted this image. It is called the Compendium of Supernatural Collective Nouns.
Okay.
So it's, you know how because you know how like if you have a raven, it's one raven, but if you have a group of ravens, they're called a murder. It's that. So it is the noun that describes a group of something. So some of these make sense. Like, for wizards, it's a fellowship of wizards. It's like, yup, makes sense. A coven of witches. That one's a pretty standard one. Then you get stuff like a fright of ghosts. A flight of dragons. Where it's like, okay, this is just talking about what they all do. A blessing of unicorns. And I'm like, okay, sure.
Sure.
Whatever.
I mean, for MLP, maybe.
Yes, Croc. What's up? But then you get some weird ones, like a frolic of fairies. Sure, Croc. I'll get right on genetically creating that for you. And like a gossip of mermaids is fine. No, that one's not weird.
No,
but then you get one that's a Donzi of gnomes. No fucking clue what that is. None. No clue. And then there's the one for satyrs, which is an orgy of satyrs. And it's just like, not okay with that one.
That one's just a no.
That's just no.
I mean, some of these are great. But
Yeah,
fuck.
but it's like, but what?
That's almost like saying we have a group of males. This is called a penis.
Yeah, you heard that correctly, Anna. No, there is one for that. It's
I think I know what you're thinking.
I can't think of the it's because it's related to the one person is a person is smart, a group of people is idiots. But like I can't think of what it is. Oh, we can always go with the one that Mr. Popo said. A group of humans is an infestation.
Yes. Yes. A cornucopia of Namekians.
I don't like that one. I don't like that use of. I don't like that use of cornucopia. Is it bad if my mom bought me something bad at the James Dean Festival?
Wait, did we miss that? Again?
Ah.
God damn it. People need to tell us about these festivals so we can go to them.
Yeah, because
But,
might find some PS2 controllers there.
Well, yeah, but seriously though, Croc, what did she get you?
Also, never buy Pokemon cards at James Dean.
Yeah, never buy. Well, I don't even think that is that specific. Never buy Pokemon cards at any small town festival. They are always fake. Never buy them.
It would be rare for it to not be.
Did she wait? She bought you a Playboy calendar, basically.
But anyway.
Also, do not buy a fireman calendar. Yeah, Croc, you didn't even invite Anna?
But anyway, guys, I have a story about Pokemon cards that involves James Dean.
Oh, for last year. I was about to say, like, what the hell?
Anyways, my friends know him. This is a story about
A girl.
No.
Who cried a river and drowned the whole world.
I don't want to say his name. I don't
But yeah,
remember his
continue.
YouTube name. Anyways, friend who thought he could record with Switch Lite. That guy.
Oh, dumbass.
So,
No, that's not fair. But yeah, continue.
So, he was very happy and excited one day. He knew I collected Pokemon cards and we rode on the same bus together. So he comes over to me, he's like, I want you to check out all my rare cards. I'm like, okay. And then after I get done flipping through the book, he's like, okay, now I'm going to show you my rarest cards. And these two I won at James Dean. And I'm looking at these cards, and I'm really looking at them. I'm like, dude, these are fake. He's like, no, they're not. I'm like, yeah, they are. I have the real Keldeo card. Because he won a Darkrai, the Keldeo card. And they're supposed to be the two best pulls. And there's only two of them or whatever in this contest, whatever he participated in to win these. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I have the real Keldeo card, and I know that this is fake. He's like, how do you know it's fake? I'm like, for one, the way it looks, and two, the texture. It's not smooth. It's not silk.
Oh yeah,
it's rough.
Yeah, the bootleg figures and stuff are cool, but like the cards suck. Like, just do not try to buy them. But like figurines and stuff, that's fine.
Like, unless you want to add more fake cards to your collection, just don't get them from James Dean. Anyway, he was very fucking disappointed. I don't know if he burned those cards, but I think he ripped them.
Yeah.
Like, he ripped them and tossed them.
Yeah.
And then, to add insult to injury, you know what I did the next day?
Yeah.
I brought the real Keldeo card. I'm like, this is the real card.
Yeah.
And he was so pissed off. He's like, you can... When we were first talking about it, he's like, you can find fake cards. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, they're a fake Pokemon card. And this was before I watched Enlisted Leaf.
Yeah.
Like, I just knew fake cards.
Oh, I knew about that too.
So I got some from festivals when I was a kid.
I got some from Dollar Tree. Like, my mom bought me Pokemon cards. And she got them from Dollar Tree, and they were fake.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? When I asked her, I was like, what do you mean they're from Dollar Tree and they're fake? She's like, yeah, they were sold at Dollar Tree. I'm like, what the fuck? And when we went in there, when I was still living with her, I saw those cards. I'm like, yeah, these are fake fucking Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Selling at Dollar Tree. They have real ones now, but
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe it at a store that was pretty well known.
Well, that's the thing. They were not very, like, big of a store back then. Like...
I know they had Pokemon stickers that I liked.
Yeah.
Like, they had a lot of Pokemon stickers. But yeah, guys, if there is a store that sells fake Pokemon cards, it's probably best you let people know. Like, guys, I might actually buy some, like, spy glasses, where they're glasses by a camera, and go into places where I think Pokemon cards is sold and see if they're fake. Well, they only don't sell Pokemon cards anymore because they are having difficulties getting them in. That is what they told me. So, until there is such a time where they can get cards back, they have not sold them anymore. But, I know Dollar General sells them. Meijer sells them. And I'm starting to wonder if gas stations do. But I don't know. I can't confirm
Yeah,
that.
a lot of places stopped selling Pokemon cards just due to the difficulty in getting them anymore. And I'm assuming that Dollar Tree is not going to sell them ever again because they're worried that if they try to get them, if they go back to how they used to get them, they're all fake again. So they're probably just going to be done until they...
I think Walmart is back at a point where I see Pokemon cards every time I go in there.
But yeah, they probably just stopped doing it when it started becoming a very big shortage and probably just haven't gone back to it. And may never.
GameStop's starting to get them back in, too, at a decent rate.
Yep.
Yeah. I saw a bunch of Brilliant Stars there, and I wanted to get it so bad because there's a Marnie card in that set that I desperately want. Because the Marnie card, the first Marnie card is her in her normal outfit, but the one in Brilliant Stars is the one where she's in her her league outfit. What do I want to call it? Oh, I can't wait. But no one gives two shits about this. I just walk away. But yeah, guys, the search for Marnie is gonna be great. I have been saving up for it for a long time. I can't wait to do it.
Anna, did you just reveal that you're not the perfect golden child? You're not supposed to reveal that shit. We're supposed to believe that you're the motherly figure that everyone looks up to and that does no wrong.
Now am I wrong? By the way, remind me after a stream, there's a song I want to show you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just be honest, that's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, probably not.
In terms of I will forget.
Yeah, I might forget too. But there is a song I want to show you because it is so similar to this other song that I know. Who said I was perfectly?
Look, I don't know. That's the impression you give off. But you could just be like Croc and just like not hide the person that you are. See, Croc's over here just being like, I want a Charmander to burn buildings down, and you're the one who's like, no, don't do that. But secretly, yes, I'll burn it down too. Like,
watching cigarettes burn out.
Like, I feel like you're the one giving the wrong impression of you.
Yeah, still speaking of Pokemon cards, you still haven't shifted through all of your
Nope.
extra ones. And boy, you're gonna get a tower of them. Worse than that when I do search for Marnie. Because guys, when I do search for Marnie, we're literally looking through like 4 or 5 different sets.
Yep. Sucks.
I thought about streaming it, but I don't know how well did that work.
Yeah, I'm doing that thing you're never supposed to do, which is editing the cell in Google.
See, you're mentioning a torch, Croc, but our father figure has just decided that he is going to be getting a actual torch, as in like,
he's getting a flamethrower.
Yeah, well, not quite a flamethrower, but like the thing right below an actual flamethrower. I'm just saying that the impression you give off by being the person who's like, no, don't do that all the time, is the motherly figure that's looking out for your well-being and saying, you don't do that. Also, if you harm my child, I'll murder you.
Don't do it.
Like, I'm just pointing out that that's the impression you're giving off, even if that's not what you're saying.
By the way, remember how me and you talked about maybe we should do Danganronpa 2 soon?
Sure.
Game Grumps is currently doing it.
Of course they are! Assholes!
Game Grumps did it! Yeah, guys, you don't understand, like...
When we played Danganronpa, they played Danganronpa right prior, like right before or right after us.
I think it was a little before us.
Yeah.
And we played Twilight Princess, and they played a little after us.
Yep.
But, they eventually caught up to us.
Yeah.
But then stopped.
Yep.
We kept going.
Yep. I'm in a chaotic mood. We noticed.
Yes, Gohan! I noticed! And, yep, got the Sneasel. Of course it did. Like, guys, I still need one Shiny Sneasel. I need one to get my Weavile, but it is so fucking annoying! I hate Sneasel on this route.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at all the colors and shit I'm putting in here because I have no idea if I'm doing them correctly.
Oh, by the way, there's a new thing with Pokemon cards. There's more Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
So there's a new thing. Besides the Pokemon Go sticker thing. I've discovered in the newer sets, I think it's the sets after Brilliant Stars. You can find Radiant cards.
Yep.
And you can also find what was it? It was Radiant, and there's another type of card. Let me look. I'm finding a normal. No. Here, let me. No, I'm looking for that card in English, please.
Good luck with that.
Okay, no, it's just Radiant. Okay. There are now Radiant cards, and do you know what Radiant cards are?
Aren't they the ones that are like the new variant of like the V or level X thing? They literally say like Radiant on them. And like they're special.
They say Radiant on them, but this is what they are. They're the new shiny Pokemon cards.
Right, they're the
instead of it
which
being
is
called
stupid.
Shining, like Charizard, it's Radiant Charizard.
Guys,
like,
you do
why?
remember? You guys do remember your Pokémon, right? And they have a thing for that. It's called Shiny. So just fucking use that term.
I mean, they did. They called it Shining in a
Yeah.
way, but then they dropped it for Radiant card. Anyway, so apparently Radiant cards act like
Croc, we'll give you a hug at the graduation ceremony if we find you.
Anyway, Radiant cards act like amazing rares. Do you remember those cards?
No.
I pulled an amazing rare.
The rainbow rare?
No, amazing rare.
No clue what those are.
It's from like I pulled a Kyogre on the channel. I'm trying to remember. It's from Shining Fates.
Wrong order, Croc.
It's from the Shining Fates sets. Anyways, amazing rares were just the normal legendary Pokemon, but they had like a rainbow outline around the picture.
Yep.
But they act like those cards where they replace the reverse holo cards, and it's either a Radiant card, amazing rare, whatever. So it will be interesting to pull my first Radiant card.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I thought you were doing order and the opposite of chaos. That sounds incredibly cute, Anna.
Also, do you remember the cards that you had to find 4 of to make one big card, like the Legends cards?
Yeah.
Well, they're bringing that back. Well, they did bring it back.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna first bring it back in the new Pokemon Go set.
Uh-huh.
And then it's gonna be in the set... Sorry, 2 sets after... Not Brilliant Stars. Astral Radiance? I think that's the newest set coming out. The next set after that will have those cards, I think.
See, I understand that, Croc, but as the tall person, I'm like, but everyone who's short, but the short people are the cuter ones who get all the head pats. You don't get head pats if you're tall.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful, guys, because I actually knew a short girl that I did kind of like at one point. But anyway, that's not the point. Anyways, I think I bothered her about it too much, and she stopped talking to me about it.
Yeah.
And then I forgot that's the reason she stopped talking to me.
God, I'm the same height as Croc.
Yeah. What?
I'm the same height as Croc. That totally 6 foot height. Ugh.
Croc, are you lying?
That's what he says. Says 5'11".
Wait, you're 5'11"?
Yeah. I'm just under 6 feet. I'm like 5'11 and a half. It's like I'm basically 6 foot.
Croc, did you grow stilts the last time I seen you?
Are we going to be able to recognize him, since you're the one who knows what he looks like?
I know his face.
I will become a hostile, homing, biting bean if you pat my head.
Yeah, she's almost bit me a few times.
See, she continues to sound very cute. I know she's being threatening, and I know she'd do it. But she just sounds cute. Yeah. Hello, Natsuki.
Okay. I'll believe you. But anyway, Croc, at the graduation, I'll text you and we'll come find you.
I think that one of my friends is about to read the comment I put on there. That's gonna piss him the fuck off.
I will kick you in the chin.
I will kick you in the nuts.
Come on it. It's graduation. You'll never see half these people again. They have to tease you before they leave.
And this is why you connect with people on social media.
Where they can continue to tease you?
By the way, guys, don't ever get rid of Discord because that's probably one of the only ways I can contact you.
I mean, most people, if they're getting rid of Discord, don't really care if the people who they're moving away from can contact them.
Well, they know where you are.
I'm just saying that because of tryhard situation, because I didn't know he deleted Discord.
I mean, he should have stopped being in your friends list.
He must have did it recently, because last time I checked, he was still a friend of mine. Well, just because he deleted Discord from his phone doesn't necessarily mean he deleted the account.
Brock, how many people do you know that are short, that are, like, going to kill you if you talk about how short they are? Like, why do you know so many short people that are angry about their height? Why do you know 4 people? The 5'1's not even that short.
Yeah, I think the girl I used to, I don't want to say make fun of, but anyway, the girl I know that was short, she's even shorter than her.
Yeah.
Like, I think she's like a foot shorter than Anna.
Oh boy. Like, isn't 5'2" the average for girls?
Like,
I need to look that up
she's
now.
either a foot shorter than Anna or, like, I don't know, like, maybe like 4'9".
Yeah, now I'm gonna have to look this up. Give me a second, guys. I have to look up statistics on women's height. Oh, by the way, it's been an hour and 42 minutes.
Oh my.
So I'm just, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do today.
Since it's been an hour and 42 minutes,
I'm just gonna run a 2-minute ad.
and we'll only have 1 ad today.
So
See you in 2 minutes.
2 minutes later.
And that's for the, like, one person in chat right now that's not subscribed because of Mr. B. Like,
Well, didn't Mr. B give both Anna and Croc?
that's what I'm saying. So it's like, if it's for, like, the one person lurking in chat or otherwise that's not subscribed. Like, it could actually be no one watching this ad at this point. I don't know. So, if there is somebody in chat that's not on Croc, I'm not calling you out. I literally don't know.
And luckily, if you're on YouTube, you don't see it at all.
Yeah. Yeah, so neither of you get to see the ads.
I'm the only one that sees it.
Yep. Thanks, younger bro.
And I accidentally closed out Twitch. Damn it, it's not windowing.
Average
Oh.
American.
I have to
Heights.
close out Twitch again. American soldier.
Okay, it's gone up a little bit. So it's 5'4" for girls and 5'9" for men.
Manly men. I haven't gotten measured in quite some time. Well, I've had my weight measured, but not my height.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. Short people can pet other short people, but tall people can't pet short people. That's what I'm hearing right now. Okay, let me. So we got those apple bottom jeans, boots with the jeans, the hat with the jeans, shoe with the jeans, next thing the jeans. So we got jeans.
Yeah, I'm actually a little surprised with the number of views on DDLC.
Does it really surprise you?
A little bit, yes. Like, Brand New Day did pretty well.
Baggy sweatpants with the Reebok with the pants.
Also, guys, we just hit 1,900. We might actually get to 2,000 encounters at this rate.
We hit the pants like sandy pants. Shorty got pants.
I'm gonna break my back when I finally find it. 'Cause my back hurts.
Well,
so
I mean,
bad.
this is Anna. I mean, Anna did just say that she's not actually the motherly figure. So, yeah, apparently mean is now her new character trait.
Excuse me. And now I'm actually starting to get hot. It took so long.
I'm denying it for your safety.
I will denounce your channel if you call me short again.
You're the one who was saying, who said that I'm all these things? I've talked about arson. Like... So, at this point, Anna, it's your word against yours. You are conflicting with your definitions. And I can hear her next response, which is going to be something along the lines of, I'm a complex character. I'm motherly and also want to set a building on fire.
Yeah, still speaking of Pokemon cards, if we get fan-made Pokemon cards, I want it to be of this character as a full art with Gardevoir on it. And there's like a snowy background. I think that would look amazing.
Yep.
That would be my most prized possession in my collection.
Yeah. Oh, that's... Okay. Didn't you say that you had gotten part of your outfit for Two Bros Game Night at one point?
I have an outfit. Yes, for...
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, wait a minute. I was looking something up. I was like, wait a minute. I think you said you got something. At one point.
However, I think to the thing we're going to, it'd be very inappropriate.
My phone is being slow right now. Or more specifically, DuckDuckGo.
Yeah, I would just wear the mask at that point, but the problem is, I looked up blue Goomba masks, and I only found brown Goomba masks. We'd have to get them custom made.
That's what I was gonna say.
You know what I'm searching for right now.
Yes, I do.
It's also not letting me search it.
Also, like, have to... A lot of the people at school I know, so they know my face, so it don't really matter.
That's fair. Okay, well that's interesting. So, yeah, for Goomba masks, I think I'm finding several Goomba face masks, but then it finally just put up red Goomba face.
Yes, I get
It's
that.
like, yup,
too.
there it is.
Oh, so that's a very good design right there. Unfortunately, I have to dox at points because it, you can see on the design where it has, like, the front mouth bit, and then it has the bit that goes behind the teeth. It never comes back. So, like, it just doesn't have a back lip at all. Which is weird. Yeah, at that point, we'd literally have to make a... We'd have to get a, like, face mask made with our own, sprites at that point.
I'm sure there's a thing somewhere where it's like custom make masks.
Yeah. Let's see. Custom masks. And then I'm gonna do minus face mask.
Probably my dream mask is an emote mask that has all blue Goomba emotes. I'm sure you could program that into one.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Mr. B.
Hello, Mr. B!
You should probably go to bed.
I can paint the Goomba masks for you. I mean, you do know how detailed our mask, our face designs are. No, I'm talking like an actual real mask. Like,
yeah, not like a
like
face
kabuki
paint.
mask.
Yeah.
Like, physically you put it over your entire face, not a face mask. Like, cutouts for eyes. to see out of, but otherwise, like, a full kabuki mask. You know, that's the words I should put in. Custom kabuki mask.
Or custom birthday party masks. I am too famous for your questions. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Okay, just to be clear on it, you're saying hell yeah to our mask thing, not Mr. B bullying Croc into going to bed, right?
Oh, man.
Can you videotape Croc crying in a corner? That's so good.
Make
so
sure
good.
he's rocking back and forth when you do.
Okay, perfect. Guys, can we please stop escalating?
Here's the thing. I'm sure we could make them if we had a 3D printer.
Maybe. But, we don't.
How much are 3D printers?
An amount.
It's actually not that bad.
Yeah,
It actually costs less than a Nintendo Switch.
that's not a good metric, but yes.
Well, it costs close to $200, but still not quite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, okay, we might get a 3D printer and make masks.
Yeah. But at that point, it's like I had to learn how to do 3D printing, and it's like, ass.
By the way, you can 3D print wood. Yes.
We can make our own tables.
No.
I wouldn't do that.
To be fair, we could probably go to one of those, or to, like, one of the festivals, where they have, like, because they have people who do, like, wood carving and stuff, and be like, could you design these masks?
Ooh, that's an idea, yes.
Like, so we could try doing something like that.
But I don't think we're going to be able to get those before
Nice.
graduation.
I doubt it.
So, unfortunately, unlikely.
Damn it. I've been losing a lot of sneezes lately. It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I can see that.
But anyways, going back to DDLC Abridged, I guess DDLC Abridged is not that big of a mod.
No, it's not that big. When I said there weren't that many people who played it, I meant there weren't that many people who played it. So, I didn't expect it to blow up. But, yeah. That's okay. I was interested in playing it. So, I played it.
You get dunked down.
I think my friends are like doing our project stuff while I'm in this call because I'm seeing them continuously adding things.
Yeah, by the way, how likely is it that we would get your friends on the channel?
I've said that if I ever do,
If I ever actually use my mobile slot, they will be on it.
Okay.
So,
Wait.
not impossible, but unlikely.
The thing I'm thinking of you'd maybe use it for is maybe D&D.
No.
Like I said, that if I ever use my mobile slot for anything, it will be because I want to play like Disgaea. Like I want to play one of those like Tales of Symphonia games, like something like that, like ultra long RPGs that like me and friends would enjoy playing together, and we'd play it. It would probably be over 150 episodes long. It would just go on and on and on. The problem is getting people to be able to play games for that long because they are very, very long.
Yeah, that's why I probably wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, that's why my slot is forever open.
Yeah, because the thing about mobile is you can pretty much end at any time you want.
Well, the thing is, what we call mobile is basically just solo content that's also mobile. It's mobile and solo, and I just dropped the solo bit and just called it mobile.
By the way, guys, I am not ever going to, like, restart the mobile games at any point because of how they work. And also, there are some games where I just can't. Guys, they've been delisted.
So if you expect replays of any of those games after they're finished, no.
Don't. Like, for instance, a lot of you really want me to play it again. Pocket Ponies, never gonna play it again.
There's no more content to play.
Like, they haven't updated since 2018.
Yeah.
So, guys, I know you'll still keep asking me this, but I'm not playing it. Ever. Again.
But we do
done.
appreciate all the people who watch that series.
It's insane the amount you guys watch it, but...
Yeah. We do have a new game coming out very soon that may cater to those fans. We'll see.
We'll see, we haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
Like,
Poppy. No, I'm pretty sure that's a bomb. And a knife.
still speaking of MLP, guys, we actually did look into other MLP games, and there's just not a lot.
They really don't exist.
Yeah, because there's only... two games that I know about that is from what I consider the main series. Is that right? The main series with all the characters from the games I've played. That's the kind of the main series.
I'm a bit confused what you're asking.
The series that involves the main six, the Twilight, Applejack.
Yeah, what about it?
Is the show that they come from the main series that everybody considers like the main.
Well, okay. So some lore on... So to get into this, because this is actually a kind of difficult question. MLP has been rebooted 5 times.
Okay.
So, the current Netflix stuff / movie is G5. So that's the 5th generation of the show.
Yeah.
Every single series has been new. As in, like, the main 6 did not exist in any of the other bits of the show. So it's not like any of these characters are redone. Some of them had similar names or the same names, but they are not the same people. So, none of these, except for the new one, Gen 5, is a direct sequel to Gen 4. But all before this, with everything before Gen 5, all of that was all completely unrelated to each other. Not the same world, not the same anything.
So is Gen 5 the one that the games I've played are based around?
No, the games you've played, Pocket Ponies and Magic Princess, is based around Gen 4.
Okay.
That's G4 MLP.
Okay, I need to know that.
Okay, Croc, have a good evening.
I need to know that because, guys, there are no other G4 games.
Yes.
There are only the two that I've played for the channel.
So yeah, there's the weird thing about this question though is that main series is very difficult to explain because there's G1, G2, G3, G3 and a half, which is not G3, G4, Equestria Girls, which is G4 and a half. And that's also, from my understanding, Equestria Girls is sort of continuing beyond G5. Or they talked about continuing it beyond G5. So it's, that universe might stick around, weirdly. But then now there's G5. Which, yeah, I don't know.
I think they could actually make the Sims MLP game around the Equestria Girls franchise, maybe.
So yeah, technically, Magic Princess is actually both G4 and G4.5 because it has the Equestria Girls minigame.
Yeah, Magic Princess actually had a rhythm game with Equestria Girls.
Yeah, so that's technically G4 and G4 and a half. The G4.5 thing is just me. No one else calls it that, but that's effectively what it is. So.
But anyways, enough about our biggest series on our channel, which is still rapidly growing.
Let's talk about let's talk about not MLP. Let's talk about Pokemon.
Well, let's talk about my back still killing me.
Sure.
Like, I have been sitting here in this chair, same position, and it's aching.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's my lower left part of my back. Like, guys, I think I have a bad back from father. I inherited that from him. It's either that or I'm fat.
What the fuck is Atomic Cartoons?
Because I'm fat, you know it.
Atomic Cartoons. Never heard of them. Never mind, I have heard of them.
Wait, yeah, I'll go ahead and say one more thing about MLP.
Keep going.
I'll say one more thing about MLP. Don't expect a new series for it anytime soon.
No.
Like, I'm specifically thinking, like, Season 2 of, like, Magic Princess. I don't have that planned anytime soon.
No.
Because I'm still kind of pissed off at how the game works.
Yep.
Well, because here's my problem with the game. Okay,
Yeah.
I have two problems with it. One, it crashes like fuck. Like,
Yeah.
there's a minecart minigame on that game. You know about it because you played it. And it crashes so fucking often.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I was using an emulator, so it might crash less.
Yep.
On phone, but I'm not sure. I don't know if you remember playing it at all. The cart minigame did it crash a lot on you?
Yeah. Sometimes, I think it did, but not a lot.
But yeah, I technically didn't finish Season 1. But I'm going to bring it back with the Season 2, and I'm going to try to get that same account on my phone, because here's the other thing I hate about it. You cannot transfer your account per phone unless you are subscribed to their thing, which I think is one of the stupidest things. Because on Ice Age Adventures, you can, I'm pretty sure you can save your save file to your Facebook.
Yeah.
And MLP has nothing like that. I think there's a Game Loft account maybe, but that doesn't tie to your save file.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of just have... I don't even know if you can log into your old save file anywhere, like putting in your old information. So I'm worried I'm going to have to play it up through where I left off on Season 1 on my phone. And then keep it on my phone, because it's a series I cannot delete, or else I'll lose my progress.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so, sorry. I've been looking up MLP The Next Generation movie. It was nominated for an award, which surprised me, because...
Fucking...
No, hold on. So it was nominated for an award. Not through any of the major, like awards show things. The name threw me for a second, because it was the award was from Ursa Major Awards, and I was like, wait a minute, what? So Ursa Major Awards are awards, is a group that does awards related to furry media. So it almost won a furry award.
So the new thing that they're doing on Netflix.
This was for the movie. The TV series hasn't come out yet. But yeah, it's like what the fuck?
What pissed me off is to know that movie or whatever, I think, got its own game.
Probably.
Okay, I don't think I know it got its own game. And I don't think I'll ever play it.
The New York Times gave an overall mixed review of the film, mainly criticizing the switch from traditional animation to creepily anthropomorphized digitally animated brethren. That was their exact wording.
So it looked like shit in 3D.
Yeah.
Doesn't spread. When I first heard about it, I was just like, nope, I'm staying far away from it.
It just looks weird.
It looks so bad.
It's just the, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just weird.
Because G4 had teeth, right? They did have teeth, but it's like, it just doesn't, it just doesn't look right in 3D. It just looks weird, and they don't know how to fix it.
Because I think, if I've seen some of the clips correctly, when they smile, they have, like...
Yeah, they have full teeth. It's it's not...
Well, it's all teeth.
Yeah.
Like, you don't see cracks or anything. It's a
similar smile to...
how to...
Yeah, it's like, I just don't... Yeah, it's just off. It's just weird.
I don't even know where I've seen similar smiles in other shows, but...
Yeah.
It looked fine.
Yeah.
Like, I want to maybe describe it as, like, a Steven Universe smile without, like, the cracks in the teeth.
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, guys, we have still not found the Shiny Snom, and I don't think we will.
Nope.
So, yeah, because of Snom, I am now going to be flipping methods every 5 streams.
Yeah, it's like they had teeth, but it's just that their teeth and face just look very weird. It's like, I don't know how to tell you how to fix it. It's like... Conspiracy theory is that Snom can't be shiny. Yeah, it feels like it.
No, it's just...
Well, Yeah.
This is what happens, guys. The counter that I'm going for in the Pokédex only increases the rate of brilliant Pokemon. It does not increase the rate of shiny Pokemon. But brilliant Pokemon do have an increased rate of being shiny.
Yeah.
So my best odds are with the shiny Pokemon, and it has to be brilliant.
Yeah. This is what I hate about modern Pokemon, where they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna add these cool new mechanics that boost your shiny odds, but we're gonna take away the shiny odds from standard Pokemon. So, like, these wild Pokemon we're seeing here that are not brilliant. Sorry, they're not aura Pokemon. So I just refuse to call them brilliant Pokemon. Just call them aura Pokemon, because you put a fucking aura on them. But anyways, all these normal ones that don't have an aura, those have full odds and can't not have full odds. There is no way to increase.
The shiny charm.
Yeah, but like it's the full shiny charm odds.
Yes.
But like it's not. There is no way to decrease it further. Like the counter only affects the ones that glow.
Yes.
So all the other ones were basically getting full odds checks.
So yeah, guys, the best method in this game is egg hunting, but I refuse to do only egg hunting.
Yeah.
Because I find it boring.
Exactly. It's like, it's too fucking complicated. So, but to temporarily get back to MLP for a second, like, I actually really liked the animation in the MLP G4 movie. Like, that one was also a bit criticized, but, like, I actually really liked the 3D animation in that movie.
The big movie.
The
one that got in the theaters.
Well, this one was intended to get in theaters as well, but had to be released on Netflix because of...
Yes.
Yeah. So, yes. Like...
The one we did a review on.
Yes. That, I actually really loved the 3D animation.
Yeah,
like, because it felt like they just took the flat cartoon and just added 3D to it. It literally just felt like they stretched the drawing into a physically third dimension.
Even I have to admit, some of the most fluent animation I ever saw.
Yeah, like, that was really well done. And I was like, oh, cool. The new generation of the show will just be in this animation style. Looks great. But that's too fucking expensive.
Yeah, because Dragon Ball did something similar with Resurrection of F and Battle of Gods. Like, during some of the fight scenes, it would just magically go into 3D a little bit.
Yeah.
It's captured better in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. You can see it... Well, actually, Kakarot is just all that.
Yeah.
And more. It's so good. I can't wait to play
But yeah, I'll agree with that, Anna. The SOS methods was one of their peaks.
Yeah, Anna is in agreement with me that they should have kept SOS.
Well, it's not even that. It's that every method before, like SOS and before, was simple. It was one step. You just did a thing over and over again, and it boosted your odds. There wasn't a convoluted... It only applies to these Pokemon, and you have to do it with this method. And then for whatever... What the fuck is the fishing method in this game? What actually is it? Oh, you can use the fishing method, and then the next Aura Pokemon you see of any species will have a boosted chance of appearing.
And it's only that
and
one.
It just increases the odds of spawning of one Pokemon, and then you have to go fish 22 times in a row again. It's like, what the fuck? It doesn't make any sense.
If I could.
It's the same thing with their fucking Ditto method of like, or the Diglett method of like, you gotta go underground and you gotta get like 20, or like, how many Ditto is it, or Diglett?
Oh, 40.
You have to find 40 Diglett and then you get 5 minutes. And then you have to find Diglett again. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a brilliant Diamond Dragon Pro.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But it's like, it's the same thing with that. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I have not, like, I attempted it, like, because when I had to go get items to get the legendary Pokemon, I ran into enough Diglett. But anyways, I think it's a little, I don't know. I think offline is 2 minutes and online is 5.
Yeah, whatever the numbers were. I didn't. Yeah, but like, it's just like, what the fuck?
So yeah, guys.
Even if it was 10 minutes, I'd be like, no.
Yeah. In Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, all you needed was to have a shit ton of Lappa berries. That way you could restore your PP.
Yeah, and that was it.
And have every team member of your team know False Swipe.
Yep.
And it was fine.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the direction Game Freak is going with their new games. I like Arceus.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Like, I like what they've done with Arceus. I hope
brilliant.
like, yeah.
Damn it.
I hope, and I'm going to say this with a lot of asterisks around it, I hope that the new Pokemon games are in the style of Arceus, with some caveats.
Seems like it's gonna be.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, is we haven't seen how combat works. We know that it's an open world game, but we have not confirmed that they're keeping the Arceus combat mechanics.
I really, really don't want them to have something like they did with Tornado Thunders and Lightning. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, what you don't want is they have the overworld Pokemon become that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I hope that... What I want is them to do it in, like, a hybrid between Let's Go and Arceus. Of, like, the Pokemon appear in the wild, and you run into them, and then you jump into that kind of combat in world. If that makes any sense. But, like, regardless of that, it's like, I hope that they keep a lot of what they changed in Arceus. The thing I'm not happy with is how they've handled shinies in the last few gens. And I don't even remember how did they do it in Arceus?
Arceus, the method right now is the outbreak method. And you have to... I think they took away this function, like, to make it a little harder. There is a way you have to save the game.
Yeah.
And go after the same outbreak over and over until you find it shiny.
Yeah.
But there's a method you have to do in order to do it properly. And also, guys, I don't know if I'm doing that method because I don't want to just look for, like, massive mass outbreak shiny Pokemon. I want to kind of just explore the world and find the shiny.
But, yeah, so I will say, this is where I'm hesitating on Game Freak, because sometimes when Game Freak does new ideas, they're really cool, but they don't keep them. And other times, they make changes that suck. Most of the time when their changes suck nowadays, it's relating to their shiny hunting methods. It's like, just come up with a simple method.
Yeah, they had it, and fucking changed it.
It's like, I think, like, again, I think they even overcomplicated...
No,
Mr. B, I will kill you. If Ilka has their hands anywhere near the new games, I will be very close to not playing them.
Okay, here's the thing.
Now,
fuck Ilka.
SOS method and radar method are the two best.
What I was gonna say was, SOS method is extremely simple and easy to do. It's kind of annoying, but it's easy to do.
Well, SOS is more simpler than radar.
Yeah. The radar method, I think is still overcomplicated. I think it should literally just be, when you catch a Pokemon with the Poke Radar.
Hey,
Hello,
Dark King.
Dark King. I think it should just be, when you catch a Pokemon with the Poke Radar active, every grass patch that shakes around is the same Pokemon.
Yeah.
And the chain is just, you go to a grass patch, you always are guaranteed to get the same Pokemon. And you chain it and chain it and chain it.
Fuck you, Sneasel. I looked down at the chat for a second.
We're talking about the new Pokemon game and what kinds of things they should keep from previous Pokemon games for the new one.
Yeah, like I would.
And we're currently complaining about newer shiny hunting methods.
I would give anything to have SOS method.
Yeah,
back.
like I think they should pick like 4 shiny hunting methods, and like have like 2 main shiny hunting methods, or like 2 or 3 main shiny hunting methods you can use in every game going forward, and then rotate in a new one every so often, or like for every game. Like they can still do their new ideas, but if their new idea doesn't work well, they can toss it. But they get to keep the core ones that work well. Keep your SOS hunting.
Yeah,
keep
like
your...
have more than just 2 methods.
Yeah, like choose one of the SOS hunting and the radar method. Again, if they do radar method, please do it better. But choose one of those. Choose the egg hunting method, or keep the egg hunting method.
Well, I mean, in Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl, they did kind of make it better.
Yes, but it's still not. Again, it's still not the method I want them to do.
I
it's
know
still not.
every
Every shiny patch that shakes is the same Pokemon, and it's boosted odds. Like just flat boost the odds and make every single one of them guaranteed to be that Pokemon, and then it's a good method. That's all you have to do. It's just...
Yeah, that's kind of what SOS method was.
Sort of.
There were still, like, say if you shiny hunted Bagon, you had a 1% chance of getting a Salamence.
Yeah.
And this was the most bullshit one. So I actually went after Bagon. I never found it, but I watched one of the streamers I used to watch. I don't know if he shiny hunts anymore.
Yeah.
He got shiny Salamence. He didn't want it, so he let it go. He got it twice in a row.
Asshole.
In a fucking row. And he caught it. He caught the next one.
Yep.
Because he was like, well, I'm catching that one. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, no official question of the day right now.
You can ask a question of the day if you'd like.
What, like, what's your favorite shiny hunting method?
I don't know.
Older bro doesn't shiny hunt, so he wouldn't know. And I would choose SOS.
I think my favorite out of all the ones that are any good is still going to be egg hunting. It's the tried and true simple one. You put in an egg and you hatch an egg.
I know, but
you put the Pokemon in, you hatch the eggs, and it's always going to be one of the best methods because it's just simple.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry I'm not just doing egg hunting because it's simple. It's just I find it boring just doing that method.
Yeah, like in this game, there's egg hunting, and then there's... Yeah, there's technically 2. You could argue there's 3. There you can just straight up go after wild Pokemon, full odds, and then there's what we're doing now, and then there's egg hunting. And then there's the grass. Isn't there a method for grass hunting specifically for the ones that are in the grass?
No.
Yeah. So yeah, there's like 3 technically, sort of 2.
For grass, it is completely random what
Yeah.
Pokemon you will get.
Yep.
You are not guaranteed the same Pokemon every time.
Nope.
Yeah, guys, if I discover that they're... Like, if I discover our next hunt is a grass Pokemon, I will egg hunt it.
But yeah, you're right though. That like the hunting method in this is different than the hunting method in Sword and in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and it's different than the one that's in Diamond and Pearl.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee method for a second. Guys, the way we were doing it was apparently wrong.
Yeah, every single person has done it wrong until like less than 6 months ago.
Yeah, so that method was also simplistic. You just go up to 31 and then you wait.
Yeah, but no,
But
the actual
then-
method is you just keep killing the Pokemon.
No, you
Keep catching the Pokemon.
Yes.
Just keep catching. Literally,
yeah, if you have the
it is that
resources
simple.
for it.
It is literally just save, Like, get like 1,000 Pokeball or 1,000 Ultra Balls.
Save and then
Save. Because the combo doesn't even carry between saves, so it's like save at the start.
Yeah, you're right.
Catch until you run out of Ultra Balls. Reset.
And then
Start
reset,
again.
Start again. Yes.
It's the
Wait.
whole yeah.
But yeah,
Because the 31 combo is just after you've caught 31, you have the maximum combo on the next one.
but still knowing that,
Like,
and we went after Kangaskhan.
yeah.
It is not that bad.
No, like, we proved the Kangaskhan hunt is bullshit easier than everyone thinks it is. And we did it wrong.
We did it wrong, guys, and we got shiny Kangaskhan.
We got it full odds in one stream. And everyone thinks it's the worst hunt in the game. You're fucking lying. There are much worse hunts in that game that are
Like,
not Kangaskhan.
I saved Kangaskhan for last.
Yeah.
Like, two of the worst hunts that were in that game were Mewtwo, but only because I failed it,
Yeah.
and Ghastly.
Ghastly is... Yeah, Ghastly is probably the actual worst hunt in that fucking game.
Ghastly is 100% the worst.
Yes.
Like, like, you had an easy way of resetting the route on the top floor.
Yes. But even with that, it was not... Oh, boy.
Yeah,
No.
it took us 6 streams to get all 3. And we had 2 streams and nothing.
Yeah, there's now random encounter, and then there's this method that's not random encounter.
Yeah, the method I'm doing is sort of...
It's the sword and shield method.
It is it's sort of the sword and shield method. What I am doing is I am getting the 999 combo, because why not? And getting that increased brilliant rate.
Yeah.
That way I can find enough brilliant Pokemon to where maybe it can be shiny.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, brilliant Pokemon have an increased rate. And on top of the shiny charm, that's a decent odd.
Yeah. By the way, I just hate brilliant Pokemon. Let me just say it this way. I hate brilliant Pokemon as a concept. Get rid of them.
They did.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Keep them dead.
Now we have alpha Pokemon.
I'm fine with that.
But that's just their new Aura Pokemon.
Yes, but they're at least mechanically different. The
still...
Aura does literally fucking nothing in these games. Except, oh, but the Aura means they're more likely to be shiny. Fuck you. But, like, no. Outside of that, they do nothing.
By the way,
and
yeah.
I hate the fact that they've segregated shiny charms or shiny luck into them. Fuck you.
Yeah, by the way, guys, I have still not found a brilliant Pokemon that was shiny.
Yeah.
It has all been normal.
Yeah. But in terms of the alpha Pokemon, they are at least mechanically different. Like, they have different effects of, like, they're more powerful and more, like, and harder to catch and stuff like that. They're at least a different thing.
It's one of those things that gets easier with time.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually another good question. Talking about trading with home, that we need to look up and figure out how it works. If you trade an alpha Pokemon to Sword and Shield and you trade it back, if that's possible, does it stay alpha? Does the alpha-ness transfer?
No.
So again, we don't know the answer, and we don't necessarily want them answered in chat, guys. If you do know, we kind of want to look it up. But
yeah, I'm worried we can't put alpha Pokemon in home.
I don't know,
because if
we don't know because we haven't done it yet.
If I can't put alpha Pokemon in home, I refuse to do any outbreak methods. Well, massive mass outbreak methods.
Yeah, double mass outbreak.
Yes. I can do the outbreak method, which is just the normal Pokemon. They're not alpha. But I will refuse to do mass.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand why they couldn't just name it, like, I don't know, Omega Outbreak or something like that. I guess that's...
Well, they've squared mass, so can we just say it's energy? I know that's not quite E equals MC squared, but close enough.
But yeah, guys, if I can show off the SOS method on our channel, I fucking will.
Yeah. Oh wait, it's been 2.5 hours.
Okay.
Like, I can't believe we got this far.
Yeah, guys, I am tirelessly working on getting us a way to record 3DS games.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it. I found something. I just have to wait for them to get in stock, and I will immediately buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because, like, I still haven't... I don't know if I've found Katsukity 3DSs yet.
Yeah.
If they exist, they are so fucking hard to find.
They are very rare because the Katsukity no longer is in business.
But yeah, guys,
Sorry, Katsu.
I am preparing...
Really wish you would have came to the U.S., but I know that's difficult.
Like, I'm preparing us for games that require us to use the mic function, and I don't think emulation has got to the point where we can ignore the mic function.
Yeah. Like, I wish Katsu would have just started become the new Retron. Where they basically did like.
Do you think Katsukity would come back once the patent expires?
I doubt it. At that point, it wouldn't matter. As I've said, I'm 99% certain that that Hyperkin, the people who make Retron, are waiting for the DS and 3DS patents to expire, so that they can make a handheld DS, 3DS, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy full handheld with HDMI compatibility.
As fuck.
There was something. What pisses me off is a long time ago I watched a video that talked about the state of emulation that I've wanted to show you, and I can't find it anymore.
Okay.
I just literally can't find the video. Oh, I think I just fucking found it. Okay, I'm going to mute my audio and then play this video.
Maybe you can just share the link to me and I'll check it out.
I think this is the video. Thank God. I've been looking for that video for 17 fucking years. That's an exaggeration, obviously, but... yeah, I've been looking for this video to try to show you the difficulties for, actual years.
Been 15 years since I left home. Gave it my best.
But what else was I gonna talk about?
I'm just doing alright.
But yeah, I did see at one point, and you were there for it, something about a console that could play them.
A console that could play DS, 3DS?
Yeah, there was a fan-made console, but I can't find it anymore.
If it exists, it's one of those consoles where it already has the games downloaded onto it. It's one of those things.
I keep forgetting the name for this, where it's
No, that's no run.
Fuck you, Snowrun.
That was kind of my fault. I heard the Snom cry and thought it was the first one and that. That's on me. Put it all on me. You got my number. You can
It's his
call
fault, so
me.
put it all on him.
Guys, we have made history here on Two Bros Game Night. We have finally hit 2,000 encounters.
Oh god.
Yeah. Still a long ways from 4096. Yeah. At this point, I can't wait to egg hunt it because I'm 2 streams away from egg hunting this. Well, and then a couple more streams after Score Bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't go after uncommon Pokemon because it seems to be so bad. But this is just my experience with Snom, so... Holy shit, Snom.
Ooh, boy, we finally hit the where we're finally hit the dead part of the evening where we're just tired.
Like, I'm still in disbelief on this Snom hunt.
Yeah.
Like, I think if I kept going after Snom in this method, I would go over the 4096.
Mm.
Like, that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, the one that I was showing off previously was the Odin Pro.
The Odin Pro.
It is an emulator, but it's an actual physical held in your hands emulator. So like it's like, and it is designed to emulate PS2, Wii, GameCube, 3DS, and PSP, and DS, and PS1.
But here's the thing, can it transfer things into bank?
It does not contain, you cannot put the cartridges in it. So, no, because it's not a cartridge.
And there's my problem.
That's the problem. What you're wanting will not exist in your lifetime. Ever. It's never going to exist. Because of bullshit copyright, you will never see that. Ever. So, you're just gonna have to deal with, you will never get to play some games you want to. It's in the same way that, like,
here's the
games
thing.
are delisted.
The 3DS games should be fine. The Pokemon ones. Like, if I don't do SOS method, oh no.
Yeah.
But when we get to games like Fossil Fighters is when it starts being a problem. Because you need... The mic function is a critical part of those games.
Yeah, and you're just gonna have to not play those games. there just isn't a way.
Like, unless there's a mod that has, like, a button that uses the mic.
Sometimes, yes, you can code the button to work.
Like, we have to find something similar.
Yeah.
In order to do those games on the channel.
Yeah.
But I will still wait for the day where I can shiny hunt on patched 3DS Pokemon games. Excuse me. Well, here's the thing, guys. I will let you know about this. I am now capable of action replaying shiny Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Basically, so we can shiny hunt it on emulator, but then I'll just action replay that Pokemon we shiny hunted into the game. I'll make sure it has all the stats and whatever.
Yep.
So we can technically do it for the camera, but it won't be the same Pokemon that we get. And
yeah.
I don't know if I want to do that yet. I'm not fully committed to doing that quite yet.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Murky.
Murky?
Yeah.
Who?
One of the other companies, the Murky was the company that's the alternate to, Katsu Kitty.
Were they any good?
From what I've heard, they were somewhat worse than Katsu Kitty in terms of quality, and they're just as difficult to actually they're even more difficult to actually get, because they don't, they've been, like, they go in and out of, stock.
Oh.
But yeah, you can, so for example, you can do, and this might be something you consider, although it's gonna be, yeah, good fucking luck with that. The way I think it works, I'm trying to see. Sorry, it's a little bit difficult because I'm trying to read the thing in, I believe, German. So it is. You know what? You remember what country that symbol is currency for?
Pound?
It's not euro. I don't think it's not pound. That's not the British pound. I don't know, but it's like 359 of whatever that is for you to get this installed. I'm unclear if you have to send them the console, because again, it's in German.
Well, the website I'm looking at right now, you'd have to send in a 3DS or a DS to this guy, and he'll custom make it for you. I am hesitant to do it
Yeah.
But I want to have the money to be able to buy an extra DS, 3DS. And
As I was
send
gonna
it to
say,
the guy.
at that point you might as well just get a new console for it.
But right now I can't send DS stuff into him because right now he's not doing. Well, he is doing DS stuff, but he's not taking requests right now. The only request he's taking is 3DS modification.
Yep.
Yeah. So he is currently working really hard on the DS and 3DS. And here's the one problem with this guy. He does not know when he'll be back in stock.
Yeah.
So I check every day. And he thought he was going to be back in stock this month. If he was, it was sold out of stock so quickly, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he has an updates page, too. Guys, we just hit the year on the counter. 2022. But, anyways, he has an updates page, but the last update he posted was in, like, 2018. So I find that page unreliable. Oh, brilliant! Ah!
But yeah, Murky partnered with Katsukity, which is so some of their consoles will literally be this. So it's by the company that is Katsukity. But
so if we can find those, that they might be just as good.
But those are the ones that are in German
and are
a lot of money.
How much are they?
Give me a second to figure out what currency this is. Currency.
If it's like $500, that's not surprising. And I could do it. I could even do 1,000.
Currency C with 2 lines, thank you.
Wait, pound is like an F, right? That's pound.
Might be euro. I didn't think that's the euro symbol. No, that is the euro. Okay. It's a lot. It's... yeah. Again, the problem is I can't tell you how much it is, because I don't know exactly what your... It looks like this is just for the board and the installation. So, I think you're buying... You have to send them the console, and then they install the board on it.
Okay.
And then send it back to you. God damn it! I fucking hate this menu. I'm on this menu where I open out of the tab. I try to type in this. That searches tabs. It's not actually a fucking search bar. So I keep typing. And it's like, I can't find anything. I'm like, I don't want you to find something. I want you to fucking open a new tab automatically, you asshole. $379.
Oh, that's not terrible.
Again, that's not including the cost you have to pay to buy the console. That's just, you send them a console and pay them basically $370
For the installation.
for the board and installation, and they send it back to you. Oh, now it's in English! Oh, damn it. Capture card included installation. And here's the thing. This is only for new 2DS XL. It's not for any other DS.
That's fine.
So, like, you specifically have to get a new Nintendo 2DS XL. No 3D at all, which is not really a problem.
That's not a problem. I
But-
don't care.
But yeah. So, That is just the capture card installation.
I wonder if it capture card DS games.
No. Though this is from the last I heard. The way the 3DS handles DS games is it's an emulator.
Sort
Like
of.
internally, that's how it's coded. It's like an emulator. So it's not. So a capture card for the 3DS can't capture card DS. You'd have to have a separate capture card, and I don't even think even if you did that, it could ever capture it. So it's no, you just have to have a separate if you want to have a handheld DS capture card, you have to have it as a separate console.
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting on this guy, because this guy does DS installations, so.
Yeah, this guy,
Brilliant.
Murky does, is doing actively 2DS, so 3DS games.
Okay.
Capture card. So, if you want a 3DS capture card installed in a new Nintendo 2DS XL,
That's fine.
it's $359, or it's $370 plus the cost of the console.
About $700.
Yeah.
$800.
Yeah.
I guess send me the link to them or
Yep.
something.
I'll throw it your way. I'll send you I'll copy a Murky address to you. They find you in Discord.
But yeah, I'll do that if I don't see any progression on this guy.
Yeah.
So we can guarantee 3DS games, but I want DS games as well.
Yeah. I don't actually think I have you as a friend on this one, so I'll have to send it to me, then to you. Sorry guys that we got a little bit in the weeds.
Yeah, would you believe we're desperately trying to get DS and 3DS games recorded properly on our channel?
By the way, we have 5 minutes.
Okay.
4 minutes. Again, my policy has just been to say, sorry, you're just gonna have to say fuck it. Because it's... Yeah. It sucks, but it's like, if the game actually requires, Shush, Anna. But, unless you're talking about how much we're trying. But, like, if it requires the mic, it's like, and we can't work around that, it's like, yeah. I'm gonna guess that that RetroArch has a way to code that, where you can put a button to the microphone.
Yeah, that's what I'm hopeful for.
Yeah.
If we have that capability, I'm fine with doing.
But we
some of
haven't
these
tried
games.
yet. So
Exactly.
and that's the core thing, is we don't. That's what I meant. Okay, just making sure. But yeah, so because we have don't we have a DS/3DS game coming up that has that problem, or it was like reasonably
We
soon?
have 3.
Okay, what I'm saying is one that we know has that problem.
With Mike,
Yeah.
yes, we have 1 coming up.
Yeah, so we'll test it with that, and if it works out, then we won't have to buy anything.
Well, I still might.
You still might, but that's what I'm saying. It will not be necessary.
Exactly.
And in some case, depending on the quality of, we might still just end up emulating it if the quality's gonna be bad.
Because when we do falsifiers, even the 3rd game still uses the mic.
Yep.
I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some of the Zelda games on DS require the mic.
Really?
Yeah. Because, okay, this is gonna be a very weird thing. So, have you played Zelda 1? Okay, so in Zelda 1,
in the Japanese version of Zelda 1, there is an enemy called a Polsvoice.
Okay.
This enemy, in the Japanese version only, has a special mechanic where they tense up if you yell into the microphone. The reason it's only the Japanese version is because the Japanese NES had a microphone attachment, whereas the NES never came out with that. So only the Famicom has a microphone, and it's a separate attachment.
Okay.
Well, in some of the DS Zelda games, they brought that enemy back, and the way you have to kill it is to scream into the mic to make it vulnerable to die. And it is a required enemy you have to kill to progress a dungeon. So, because of that, and because you have to use the mic actively a couple other times in some of those games, yeah, mic is mass required.
Yeah, there's not, besides Fossil Fighters, there's not too many games I can name offhand that requires the mic.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of the DS Zelda games did mic stuff.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yep.
Yeah. The one I was talking about was, Phantom Hourglass. That one has Pole's voice in it. And, Spirit Tracks requires you to play a pan flute.
Oh, no.
So, yes. Both of them require...
and you're playing both of those, I believe.
I'm 99% certain we're at time. We're at time.
Alright, next three. Nope.
After the stream, guys, I'm gonna have to check my I'm gonna have to check my document since people have been editing it throughout the stream.
Nope. Alright, one more.
By the way, this is the closest thing I'm going to get to political today. So,
So Apple has Apple News, and one of the things they have is they have Apple News Plus.
And no shiny.
Yeah, but so they have something like Apple News Plus where you have to pay Apple to see some of their exclusive news articles. One of the ones that's under Apple News Plus is a news spotlight that says, "Why the Internet Hates Amber Heard." Who, as a reminder, guys, is Johnny Depp's ex-wife. Now, my immediate reaction every time I've seen this article, and it's been on there for several days, so I keep seeing it, is, I can't imagine why. Can't imagine why the internet hates Amber Heard. No reason in particular. Just nothing specific. They're just irrationally pissed off at her. Like, just fuck. It's like, this is the stupidest fucking article. I don't have to read the article to know the answer to that question. Why is it an article?
Anyways, guys, that is
worthless fucking article.
That is going to be it for today's episode. So like and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch. Comment to your videos. We do read them. Follow on Twitch, and we will see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.